Hello, Vidargavia here, and welcome to this fully automatic Minecraft sheep farm tutorial in Minecraft 1.14 pre-release 3. There's no reason to think this will change, I figured I would do a tutorial straight away, guys. And this Minecraft sheep farm is designed to be very cheap, pun intended, and very easy to build, and also quite scalable, guys. So yeah, that's that. Minecraft sheep farm fully automatic, now possible because, of course, as I'm sure you know, if you put shears in a dispenser in Minecraft 1.14, they will shear sheep if they receive a redstone signal. So on a trigger of the dispenser, basically. And so here's the farm. It's quite small. You can make it bigger if you want, and you can, of course, make one for each color if you want, or things like that. But I just figured that I would make one sheep farm. And just have them go around here, because after all, it's automatic. This is the loot you get after around about 10 minutes or so. So I would say it's around maybe 40 wool per 10 minutes if you count low with this particular setup. So that's around 1,000 wool an hour. And that's just from this little thing here. That's amazing things. Anyway, guys, there is another farm you can do, which is probably better in some ways, where you listen with an observer like this as to whether the grass has been eaten or not, and then you just have the sheep where the torch is, and then on top here you have a dispenser. I know Ike built one of those, and the only problem with that is to get all the colors, you need like 16 observers, 16 dispensers, umpteen shears, and all that sort of stuff. What you need here, guys, is one dispenser, some shears, one piece of redstone, 4 hoppers. I will show you, in fact, in the chest. 4 hoppers, 3 normal blocks. Then you need a bunch of grass and a bunch of glass, 4 signs, a chest, some form of lighting, water, and 2 tripwire hooks and a string, and a soul sand. That's all you need for this farm, guys. So let's build this thing. You start off by building a row of grass blocks, 9 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, and then at the bottom of that you place, or at the end of that, you place your soul sand, like that. And then you take away some of the blocks here. You place your chest, actually one out like that. Then you take away some blocks here, and you place hoppers like that. Actually, maybe you do that. You can take away one more. There's some hoppers like this. Chest. Like that. Okay, so now you can try that out. Just to make sure that it works, throw something in there and it should end up in your chest. That's the first step. Now, you can see on this farm here that I have some funny old grass lines going on. The reason for that is that you want the grass on this level here, where the sheep are going to walk around and eat. You want that to grow back as fast as humanly possible, right? And so if you place grass underneath like this, it will grow back faster, because it has the chance to spread both from here and from here down to that middle center row, basically. You can also just cover this up and keep going, and you can obviously have some other block here. It doesn't really actually matter, but you can might as well go on with the grass, because then it looks symmetrical and nice. Okay, next up we need to do this section over here, so we will remove this block, replace it with a dispenser facing into that hopper. And this is where we're going to have our shears, and we can actually fill those in already if we want to. Behind the dispenser you place a block, and then a block, and a temporary block, and another block on top. And remove that block, and place a piece of redstone on top there. This, of course, is where we're going to have our tripwire hook. And then you want to have the string here, and another tripwire hook, and then a block here. So, like that. And then take your string and place it in between, like so. And actually, that's the redstone done. If you look at this, when I trigger the tripwire, that'll trigger the dispenser down there. So that's how the sheep are going to get sheared. Now you can take some random blocks, any block you want. So in this case, I would choose to take wool, but you can take any block you want, really, and you need to build it up 2 like that. Another block, because we're going to have another layer of grass, and then 2 more. And the roof is going to come up on there, on top there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up. And then go across. Now above the soul sand you're going to have grass as well, and then go down to the soul sand and create a little cage like this going up. And the next step here really is to fill in the water and things like that. Well, we first need to do the second layer here. So the easiest way to figure this out is to stand in on the soul sand, place a block above you, and that's the height at which you want the second layer. And you of course want to leave a gap where the string is so that the sheep can fall down, and then remove that block like that. In order for the water in the pillar here to stay put, we need a sign here and here. So let's grab the signs. Where are they? Here. Put a sign there, put a sign there, and then you can take your water and fill this in. Fill this in up to there, and that should create a bubble column all the way up. Now we want this grass as well to be able to grow back as fast as possible. That's why we use grass on the second level as well, like that and like that. And now you can place another piece of water on top of the last one you placed, like that, and that should create the stream going all the way to over here. And you can do the same on the bottom here. You can place on the far side here a block of water going all the way to over here. You also need to build up with some blocks here so we don't have the sheep disappearing and wool spilling out like that. And to be on the shore side you can add a couple more blocks like that, and over here as well. And why not on this side as well, just for good measure. Now, I would add blocks all the way to where the chest is here on both sides. That is because when the dispenser shears the sheep, it can sometimes get rather wild. So you want to basically place in every block that you can here, really. I don't think you need that one though. The next step here is to limit the water a bit, and we do that because we want the sheep to go a little bit slower, right? And we want them to have ample chances of eating grass on this bottom line here. And they won't eat, if I understand it correctly, if there is water. Or at least I've not seen them do that. So on the block after the hopper, you place a sign like that. And that means that the sheep have 6 blocks to eat before they get sent up. Then you do the same here. After the second block here, you can place your sign like that. That should be the entirety of the farm, except for one thing. You want to have this place lit up properly, because when this grass gets eaten, you need it to be a good solid light level down here, just so that the grass will grow back quicker. Whoops. Now you need to lure sheep in here, but of course you only need to lure 2 sheep in, and then you can breed them up yourself. Just going to use a egg, and I will say this, I've tried this farm with various numbers in it. 16 seems to be a good number. 16 seems to do the job. Now I would recommend adding a couple more, actually. Up to 20 I've tried with good success. So that was 17. We need a gap here somewhere. 18, 19, 20. So there we go, 20. Because what you want is, you want to... Yeah, he's not going to survive long, is he, that little one. You want the sheep to sort of have a nice, easy flow around here. And what happens here is that these guys that are in the water, they push on the guys that aren't in the water, forcing them up, and the same goes on this side here. And as you can see, it works fine here. Now what can happen is sometimes if the sheep fall down quite quickly, only one of them will get sheared. And that's the Minecraft sheep farm, fully automatic in Minecraft 1.14 pre-release 3. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff. And check out some of my other things that I have on the channel. I have a quite interesting Let's Play going on from the Lionheart server, for instance. Last time, I built a server-friendly chicken cooker on that series. So go and check that out, guys. But anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!